Hello everyone, this is Lion Main Studios, and today we're starting another new series. What if Naruto had all nine-tailed beasts? The user Felix Antoy gave me this idea in the comments, so I'd like to give him a huge thank you and get on with the video. Also, this is going to be the first half of a one part, as you'll find the second half in the description below, as I'm doing a collab with Mob's What If Stories. You'll find his channel and part in the description below, so please subscribe to him and watch his half of the video. So we start off this story before Naruto was even born and Hashirama had only just captured the tailed beasts. Well, Hashirama insisted to try and give the other villages one as well. Tobirama highly disagreed and ended up convincing him, unlike the original, so this is how they are even in Konoha. Now, at Naruto's birth, all of the nine Jinchuriki were around Kushina as she gave birth. This is an incredibly important thing for the village, for her to not die, so they had to protect her until Obito swooped in with Kamui, knocking them all out with a single powerful blow. As he took Kushina and the other tailed beasts, he sent them all out on the rampage. By this I mean the tailed beasts after he extracted them, destroying even more of Konoha than original. Hashirama is probably cursing Tobirama from his grave right now. Anyways, the fight with Minato and Obito would stay mostly the same, and by that I mean Obito got clapped out of existence. But to Minato's dismay, all the tail beasts were out, leaving only one option. He sacrificed his life to do the Reaper Death Seal Jutsu, to seal all the tailed beasts into his own newborn son. The Sage of Six Paths, seeing that his son's reincarnation was about to die, decided to step in and save him from, not giving him any powers, but just saving him from death, and that's how he's able to live with nine-tailed beasts being sealed inside of him, for your information. Naruto grew up normally until Danzo spread the news about him being the jerky of all the tailed beasts, causing him to be hated. Almost no one even talked to him, except for the ramen guy and Iruka sensei. The ramen guy never really cared what was sealed inside the young boy, as it was just his best customer to him. That's why he's get best girl. Naruto being hated caused him to train his body to the max. In this, he wasn't just going for power, but he actually tried to get his smarts up a bit as well, so he studied in the library. Just to light, the people all ran away from him in disgust, so he had the entire library to himself. But even if he was smarter, he was still not glad. But he actually had someone to talk to. Two things to talk to him, actually. The two-tailed Matatabi and the seven-tailed Chome, both known for their rather kind personality, are his talking partners. These were the main reasons he actually went to the library and wasn't as dumb as in the original series, as they taught him about the world and actually gave him access to their powers. Naruto was still the worst in class, as he didn't really care about the academy, and because his chakra control was still being blocked by the Nine-Tails and he couldn't quite realize which chakra was his own. This was of course even harder now, as he had nine-tailed beasts inside of him. Of course he only knew two, and he didn't know what they looked like. But anywho, as Naruto failed his graduation test again, he was actually quite sad, as he still had his dream of becoming Hokage, and it was getting crushed test by test, until Mizuki spoke to him. He told him that if he learned a jutsu from the Scroll of Sealing, he'd actually pass. He was incredibly excited to hear this, so he followed what he had to do. Even if he was smarter and a bit more mature, he still developed the sexy jutsu, and was able to steal the scroll rather quickly, and afterward quickly ran off. Like the original, he was able to learn one jutsu until Iruka caught up to him. Naruto was quite proud and told him what Mizuki told him, but Iruka was confused until they heard something in the trees, a rustling, and Mizuki stood there telling Naruto all about he was the Jinchuriki of the tailed beasts, and while it was a bit of a shock that he had more than two, Naruto just stood there. Mizuki was incredibly confused, asking if he was truly a demon, and Naruto slowly got mad. Not because he got called a demon, but because he called the tailed beasts inside of him demons, and he was already friends with two. And as he got angry, his eyes changed to red as the two tails influence as the two tails gave him a bit of its chakra, and 1,000 clones appeared all around Mizuki. As the Chunin looked at the clones, he knew that he was about to get the living daylights kicked out of him. And that's exactly what happened, of course. You might have thought he looked bad in the OG series, but he even had a tail beast boost stacked on top of him it right now. So let's just say Mizuki is gonna stay in the hospital for a while until he heals. As Naruto got finished beating the crap out of Mizuki, Iruka told him to close his eyes, which he did. He felt something getting tugged away but then getting replaced on his forehead. And when he opened his eyes, he saw that he now officially gotten the headband and the rank of Genin. As the teams were chosen, Naruto got a bit sad as he thought he wasn't going to be in a team with Hinata as he developed a tiny crush on the girl, but it was still alright for now. Once the sensei came in, Naruto still pulled the prank where the thing would fall down on Kakashi's head. After a tiny bit of conversation, Kakashi asked them about their goals on the roof. Both Sasuke's and Sakura's goals were the same, as it wouldn't really change, but Naruto's changed a bit. It was now, I want to become Hokage and befriend all the tail beasts. I'm going to end off this half of the first part right here. Be sure to check out the description for part 2 by Mobs What If Stories. Take take on the second half of the story. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on both videos. This was Lion Mane, and I am out.